Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a first impressions review of the new Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and I got the illuminating one. I picked this one up during the Sephora little 20% off sale, and it's been sitting around because I wanted to wait to try it until I could do a video on it. So that's what we're gonna do today. So if you want to know my thoughts on this new foundation, then just keep watching. Okay, so I went ahead and I sprayed myself with MAC Fix Plus. I'm probably gonna edit that part out because I just had like 80 chins trying to like cover my chest and spray, because I did just self-tan this morning because I'm the worst and I don't do it at night when that would be so much easier. Instead, I do it during the day when I have to do my makeup. And for me, MAC Fix Plusing my face before I do my foundation is crucial, okay? Like, it changed my makeup game. So yeah, so that was a struggle. But anyways, so I'm gonna start off, and I've sprayed with the MAC Fix Plus, and this is the lavender one. I do like the beachier smell better, but I can't find it, so lavender it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill J03. This foundation brush I've been using every day lately, basically. Okay, so let's go in with the foundation. Oh, and I got the shade Bare Radiance. So I'm just going to take a little bit on this brush. My foundation brush looks so dirty, but that much to start off with. So I read a couple reviews on this and people were saying it's really light coverage. My skin is doing better as far as acne goes, but I do have redness, of course, so I'm really interested to see how it's going to do with that. So let's see. And I don't know if this is the right shade. They really didn't have that many shades to choose from. I'll look up exactly how many, or I don't know. I'll figure out how many there are, but okay, so since I know this is going to be pretty light coverage, instead of just like swiping, I'm going to go ahead and just tap the foundation in my skin. So what I'm seeing is this is extremely light coverage, which for some reason I was kind of hoping that it would be quite a bit of coverage, because I do like fuller coverage foundations, but I just saw that this was illuminating and it looked so pretty, so I really wanted to try it out and just kind of see. Okay, so this is with that foundation I just showed you, or with that amount, and this is on, so this is this side of my face with the foundation, which I'm actually liking it. When I first put this on, I was like, this isn't gonna work, but it actually looks really pretty. Like, my skin, it really does look like your skin, but better. You can kind of see, so this is my face without the foundation, and you can see that redness is pretty intense, but this side, it did tone it down quite a bit. I'm actually really impressed, and like I said, it's a very dewy, beautiful finish, and that is why I wanted to get it, because if you guys watch me normally, you know I'm all about that dewy skin, because I have super dry skin. So yeah, the dewier the better, basically. so far I am liking it. I'm actually a little surprised on how much it covers, because I wasn't expecting that, but it looks really good. So let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm gonna take the same amount pretty much, because that worked for us on this side. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is kind of a pricier foundation. I think it's 47. I'll have to look again because I really can't totally remember. But I think it's 47. So it is a little pricier, but that's why when the sale happened, I decided to go ahead and pick it up, because I knew I could get that 20% off. I've never tried any of the like Laura Mercier stuff, really. The only thing I've tried from Laura Mercier is their translucent powder, which I do like that. I don't use it very much because my under eyes are so dry that I feel like it kind of clings to that, but I do like using that powder for baking. So if I ever bake underneath my contour, I always use that powder because it looks really, really good. Okay, so as I'm doing my makeup, I'm like, okay, I am kind of breaking out a little bit. I really thought I wasn't, but I guess I just haven't really looked at my skin. But okay, so this is what it looks like after, so one layer with the amount of product I showed you guys. So this is what we're looking at. So like I said, you totally can still see my redness. Like, it didn't take it away totally by any means, but especially like right in here where obviously that's where my redness is the worst, that's where you're seeing it. But it actually looks really pretty. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed by this. So I think this would be a good foundation for natural days where I'm not really wanting to wear very much makeup and I'm just wanting to look glowy and healthy. And I feel like it matches me kind of well. I know I just put on that self tanner, so it might be a little bit weird, but to me I feel like it looks like it matches pretty well. So probably if I was gonna wear this foundation, I probably would just leave it at this and I'd set it with some powder. But today I really do want to do like some eye makeup and lashes and stuff. So this is what it looks like without other products on it. So I actually, like I said, I'm pretty impressed. Like, I think it looks pretty good. Like, pretty good. But I feel like if you, and I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand, but if you like foundations that are like crazy full coverage, you're probably not gonna like this because like I said, I still can see my redness. But if you're kind of just looking for a foundation that's like your skin but better, or like I said, something that you just want for like the lighter days, I think this would be a really good foundation for you. And it, like I said, it's super dewy, so it looks really good. So that's one thing I really like about it, because I'm always looking for dewy foundations because those are my favorite. I do have a little lash glue stuck to my eyelashes, so if you see that, sorry. Sorry about it, you know. But I feel like I don't really feel this foundation as well. Like, it feels pretty light, so I like that about it, because I don't really like foundations that I just feel like it's very cakey and stuff. So I will say, like, even after putting that concealer on, which in my opinion that concealer is pretty matte, the areas that I put it are still pretty dewy, so that's really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go in as always with my Cover FX powder and my beat up powder brush, which I should be buying another one of these in a couple days. I think I've finally had enough, and I think I found the brush that this is on Morphe, so I think I'm gonna buy it because I think it's like $8 or something, so it's really not bad. But I don't know why I haven't done it yet. But so anyways, I'm just gonna take some on that brush and kind of pat it in. Like always, I set my whole face. So to me, it looks like it's still looking really good. I was really thinking that that powder was gonna like mattify it a little bit, but I really don't think it did. It still looks pretty glowy, pretty good. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and do bronzer, and I'm gonna use my NARS Laguna, right? Yeah, NARS Laguna bronzer, and my beat up MAC brush that I need to buy a new one of. I keep buying new brushes and I just don't like them as much as my old ones, because these just work for me. The new ones, I just feel like they're too stiff and it doesn't work. So I'm like, you know. We have bronzer on, so now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Whitney Simmons palette, and if I can get it open, I'm gonna go in with that blush color Sweat right here. I love this palette. I've told you guys this a billion gazillion times, but this palette is just so good and I've really been liking it. It's just so easy to grab and you kind of have like everything you need basically. So I've really been liking it. Okay, so we got our blush on, and then I'm gonna go in with the highlight Flex in the palette, which I don't have my brush over here, so I'm gonna try to do this with my finger because I just, okay, and that wasn't very good application, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Even though my brush is probably just like right over there, but it's fine. What are you doing back there? Bradley, I'm trying to film a video. I told you this. Oh. Child, I swear. Okay. Then put a little bit of highlight down the nose. This highlight is so pretty. It's like one of my favorite parts of this palette. But yeah, it's super, super nice. Okay, so now that we have all these products on the face, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. Itch my eyebrow. Okay, so this is how my skin is looking with this foundation. Like I said, I'm actually like really, really impressed. I know I keep saying that, but I really thought this was gonna be like no coverage, like nothing, but it actually is pretty decent. And once you add concealer and your other products, I think it looks really good actually. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go off camera and do my eye makeup, and then I will jump back on here and tell you guys my final thoughts on this foundation. Alright guys, I am back. I did my eye makeup. I just threw on a little gloss. This is the Patrick Ta She's an Influencer gloss is I think the name of it. When I was putting this gloss on, I just accidentally like pushed the applicator on my tongue and it like freaked me out. But anyways, I'm a mess basically is what I'm trying to say. But okay, so oh, and I used Jeffree Star Beauty Killer on my eyes. For some reason I just have been wanting all my eye looks to be super purpley lately. So that's what I have on my eye, on my eyes. But anyways, okay, so on the foundation, I was very surprised by this because when I picked it up, I was like, I just want, like all I saw was like illuminating, and I swatched it on my hand and it felt so moisturizing and it was really glowy. But I was really nervous that it was going to be no coverage at all, and I had a really good feeling that I probably would end up returning it. Because like I said, I normally do really go for super, super full coverage foundations, but I have to say this covered a lot better than I thought it would. This is the foundation again with everything. I just feel like my skin looks really glowy, really dewy, really healthy. And since I added that concealer and all my other products, I can't see my redness honestly at all really. It looks really good. So I don't even know what else to say about this except I really like it. I do feel like I've said, if you're into super full coverage foundations, then you may not like this. I mean, for me, I'm just gonna keep it, and then on days when I just kind of want to like keep it light, I could just use this and then maybe mascara or something like that, and I feel like it still looks really pretty. It kind of just gives you a your skin but better type of look, but then you also can kind of make it more full coverage by using a full coverage concealer, and kind of, you know, what am I trying to say? Kind of like cover up those areas that need it, or mixing foundations. I mean, it's kind of up to you, but yeah, I have to say I really like this since I do have dry skin. I don't know how someone with oily skin would feel about this because you probably don't want to feel glowy and dewy looking, but for me as a dry skin person, I'm about this. So, but yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.